Hi everyone. Right, last week was missed, but I had I just had to have some family time. You're busy all the time. You just uh, need to create some days for family. Anyway, so yes, I didn't plan to actually miss any week, but yeah, it just happened. Anywho, I enjoyed my time. I'm glad I was able to spend time with my kids and my husband. And anyway, so I'm here this week. So I'm going to combine both. So this I'm just going to analyze it, right? Anyway, so today's topic really that first of all, welcome to the B Spice Talk Show. Right, welcome, thanks for watching, everyone that has been following, people that missed it last week, and yeah, I'm here again. Right, so welcome to BB's by Talk Show. Thanks for watching, and yeah, always try to subscribe, ask questions, like, comment. Right, I know that yes, it's not been public yet, but yes, it's something that is bound to go public, right? But so right now, if you have access to it, utilize it, like, comment. It's now that I can see it vividly, because when we have more viewers than this, I know I still need to see the people that are commenting, but then right now is now that you can make a very big impact that for like the creation of this show, because yes, anyway, it's bound to be better than this. And yes, I'm trying to recruit people. I've actually spoken with just few people. I've not sent messages round yet to lots of people, because even if I send messages to about 100 people, I'm bound to have about 5 people or so. It doesn't, you understand? But I've only sent to about few people, and yes, I've gotten some feedback, but just waiting for their specific week. They will be here with me, not by phone call or something. So I have sent messages to a lot of people. So if I haven't sent to you, just know you might get message from me. So it's up to you whether you want it or not, right? But yes, I'm asking you to come and join me. Say something, share your opinion about any topic that I have shared before, or if you want a different topic, I can give you a different topic. I haven't sent you messages yet, but just know that yes, I might send you a message, right? So when I do, it's up to you to decide if you want to be part of it or not, right? It's not compulsory. Yeah, let me not say anything yet. Right now, I'm just going to say it's up to you if you want to be part of it or not, right? And I'll appreciate it if you're part of it. Thank you so much. Anywho, today's topic is Christianity for the rich of the poor? You know. Okay, first of all, I'm going to first of all explain what being rich is, right? So rich is having a great deal of money or assets or wealth, or right, or you're existing in plenty or plenty quantities, or in abundance. You have everything. You have everything to the fullest, everything in excess. And I know there's like there are people that who said anyway, definitely there's difference between a rich person and a wealthy person, right? So you're rich, yes, you have everything, you have everything in excess, but you're wealthy. You've utilize your wealth. I'm sorry, you've utilized what you are in abundance with, right? You've utilized it willingly, right? With your own knowledge, you've utilized it, right, to bless other people, right? You've helped other people, built other people up willingly, with your whole heart, you understand, and with you deciding that this is what you want to do, and you help other people, then that's what makes you wealthy, right? So that's that well, I'm not saying this true from a dictionary, but that was my understanding about it, right? So without actually looking at dictionary, so yes, that is it. So definition of poor is lacking sufficient money to live at a standard considered comfortable or normal in a society. You have that is having low or inferior standard of quality, right? Quality life. And I know when you talk about poor, you can talk about like poverty. So poverty is being extremely poor. Like, yes, you know you lack everything, but now you lack everything. Like, it's to the brim, right? So that is poverty. So like, is Christianity, is Christ for the rich or for the poor? That's a big question to ask. Does God take side? As is he on one side, or is it like on both sides, on every side? Right? So anyway, I'm going to start by looking, just, I know I've mentioned this before in one of my some of my shows anyway, some of my videos, right? So I mentioned about creation, right? And I mentioned about God telling us to till the ground, cultivate it, but keep it, multiply and keep it. So I'm still just going to read it again, right? Which is, it's for, no, let me just read it again. So after God made man, male and female order. So Genesis 1 verse 28. He said, and God blessed them, and God said unto them, be fruitful and multiply, and replenish the earth, and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over every living thing that moveth upon the earth. And God said, behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed, which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree in which it is the fruit of a tree yielding seed, to you it shall be for meat, and for every beast of the earth, and to every fowl of the air, and to everything that creepeth upon the air, wherein there is life. I have given every green herb for meat. And it was so. And God saw everything that he had made, and behold, it was very good. And in the evening, anyway, let me just stop there. So I read from 28, verse 28 to 29. So God gave us everything and blessed it, and actually said, he kind of described things that we can use them for, right? So he gave us everything, and he said we should cultivate, we should till the ground, you understand, keep it, prepare it, use it, acquire, develop it, but and keep it. I know I mentioned it last time, right, about God just telling us to keep it, just you cultivate it and keep it, multiply, right? So it blessed everybody, every man, every woman, everybody with its creation, and it said just do what you please with it, utilize it, right? Well, when you say what you use, doing it to do, you use it to do the right thing, to multiply, not to do evil things, right? So let me not say anything you like with it, because you can try to do evil thing with it, but we're talking about using it rightly. Because yes, even though it says we should cultivate, we should till the ground, and that, there are still people who use God's creation for whatever they like and evil deeds, right? But that was not the purpose of the creation. That wasn't the purpose. God, and that was not the reason why he gave us the authority over everything he created to utilize. He gave us the authority to use it to do the right things, right? So that was why God gave us. I like this. So anyway, so that was why God gave us everything he made, right? So now let me, so now how would you looking at it and saying that and saying, okay, yes, now God gave us everything, right? People started tilling the ground. People started making things, eating, helping themselves. You know, people started multiplying. You know, from nation to nation, from continent to continent. People started increasing, migrating, everything. You know, they did everything to for them to survive. They needed, yeah, you know, understand, they couldn't occupy everywhere, because even when you go to different countries, different areas, they have different amenities, different different things they can get from the ground. There's some places that have gold, there's some places that have diamonds, some places that have fuel, if you get what I mean. You understand? So there are places, God blessed every land, everywhere, with different things. So everyone needed to, you know, when it comes to a man now, you have to, like, you want to say, I'm in charge of this place. This is my territory. You understand, that kind of thing. It is my territory. Yes, you are living as what they were living as, everything, like, yeah, in and out, know each other's in and out, everything, living as as a family. Let me put it that way, living as a family, right? However, yeah, but people were multiplying, migrating, moving from here to there and all that. And yes, I know, like, yes, and then it came about, I know, I'm just trying to, I know there's more history to it, but I'm just going to jump to how Trade Babata came in, right? So people started, like, exchanging things, right? But if you don't have something, if you don't have, if you don't have, you get from someone else that has, by maybe giving them what you have, and then they give you what they have, and then you started, then, or maybe you render a service or something, and so Trade Babata started that way, right? There's more history to it. I'm just, like, jumping though. I don't want that's my own, look, like I said, it's my own idea. It's my own idea. There are lots of ideas, and I know, like, for me to, like, now, like, give you all the history, I think you need to go more books need to be read. You get what I mean? Not more things need to be read. But yes, is my own ideology, if you get what I mean, and what I could, like, get from everything within the Bible, and also, like, going to, like, listening to lectures and all that, or reading and all that. Let me just be that way. Okay, so Trade Babata started, and people started, like, exchanging. So Trade Babata is the act of trading goods or services between two or more parties without the use of money. And, like, this Trade Babata still exists anyway in communities, in countries, between countries. However, trade so Trade Babata makes, sorry, so with Trade Babata, it was simple. There was no power concentration, if you get what I mean, and there was no exploitation of resources. You understand? So people were kind of, like, exchanging things. Just, yeah. I don't know. I wasn't there. I believe they were happy or something. I don't know. I wasn't there. You get what I mean? Well, yes, they seem, that's what we know. Yes, that was what they were doing. And so anyway, so trade started, and when trade started, they started using money. They started exchanging goods and services with money, right? And according to this, right, according to what I read, so metal coin was created, and 1250 BC. I had dream of, but they've never they didn't dream of me then. I wasn't there in the system, but God knew I was coming. Yeah, God knew I was coming. But yes, I wasn't there then. I wasn't here. So anyway, to 650 to 600 BCE, right? That's before Christ, right? Gold and silver was they were yes, using it to exchange for goods and services. Then 5,000 years ago, they produced the shekel, and then yes, more currencies started coming. You get what I'm saying? I don't know. I think today's talk is kind of different. I'm talking in a different way, but hey, it's alright. Just the main thing is that you're listening. You hear what I'm saying? So yes, shekel started by the Mesopotamian people. Apologies if I didn't pronounce that properly, but yes. So yeah, so they were so currency started being made. I can't tell you all the histories of all the currency when pounds was made, dollars. You understand? I can tell you if I can tell you. You get me? But today, I'm not telling you that today. I know I'm talking like this today. Just take me as, just accept it like that, right? Anyway, so here we go. All the currency started coming in, and then people started exchanging things and all that. And you get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Anyway, so do you get what I'm saying? So people start. So when it comes to about why were people getting richer, and then some people getting poorer and all that. So I know that it's not like one simple thing, one simple explanation, but like there are a lot of things that could cause it. One of the thing men's greed, right, and lack of information, right, and yeah, lack of resources and all that. So a lot of things could have affected it. And when you talk about when one, for example, one family got rich, got a lot of money, they started to purchase a lot of things, right? Other people, like they move from family, one family, they multiply, you get what I'm saying? They maybe like help their family members or something, or from one family to another family and all that and all that. While some people were with lack of information are still like surrounded by the same people that with lack of information, and then yes, they still, those people are also multiplying and all that. So yes, that could have been how it had happened. I don't have, I don't have like a resources to tell you to give an evidence yet, but maybe when I talk about it again, I'm going to have such resources. However, I'm just giving you my idea about this. So yeah, so people started like getting wealthy, and you know, I know, like I said earlier, man's greed. So you might just be greedy and just be dubious and all that, and some people might just be because they have more information. And yes, and you know, sometimes, you know, some people, when they have like one golden information like that, they keep it, right? They keep it to themselves, and then yes, utilize it, look for a way. Before you know, when they made some level of some amount of money, you understand, maybe is it that maybe they just release information, or maybe other people know about it, and they will now start doing sister. This one person will start, 100 people. If one person starts and they see that the person has succeeded, they will not like, they will not be see like, they will see maybe 1,000 people, 2,000 people. They will not start multiplying. Before you know, the whole nation has known about it, that they are doing it. So, and then once there are a lot of people, right? You know, now the demand supply kind of thing. I don't know why I'm talking like this today, but guys, just take it. So anyway, so demand and supply comes in, you understand, and then when there's no more demand for it, it's going to affect the supply, right? And when there's more demand for it, the supply will increase, if you get what I mean. So yeah, so it's just like that. I think maybe today is more like, maybe I'm just talking economics and all that, but hey guys, just yeah, just take it like that. So people started getting wealthy, and some people started getting poorer. And sometimes when people are wealthy, when it's not when it's not intentionally controlled by the Holy Spirit. Sometimes some things you have to it has to be intentional, even though you have the Holy Spirit, because there are still Christians that are wealthy and rich and other but still arrogant, if you get what I mean. So it has to be like intentional. You have to be determined. You have to say, yes, I'm wealthy, I have the Holy Spirit, and I am doing this, and I'm going to, you understand, do what I'm meant to do. That's to be intentional, right? Because the difference. So when you talk about the poor knowing Christ, their request or their need for what they want to use Christ for is quite different from the need that a rich person will want to use Christ for. A poor person will want to use Christ to acquire whatever they don't have, or what they think they don't have, even though it's clear that yes, God has blessed us with everything, is there, but yes, they don't have it. They don't have the resources, they don't have the information at that time, or they don't have the knowledge of the resources and all that. And so their wants and all that will be different. So they have to be praying, they have to be praying and be doing everything they need to do. So their need is quite different in a way. Their need for Christianity is quite different than someone that is wealthy, that is rich. Their need will be quite different as well. Some things will be similar, but most of the things will be quite different, right? When you talk about, for example, someone doesn't have money. I know there was one time I mentioned about a man asking for 1,000. One of my videos I mentioned about a man asking for 1,000. It wasn't my story, but someone else's story. So £1,000 or something, I'm just using pounds, £1,000 or $1,000, right? And then a wealthy man was just standing beside the person, like one person just like mounting, oh God, I want $1,000, I want £1,000, I want this, I want, oh, bless me, bless me. If you don't bless me, I will not leave here. And the rich man is there and say, I bet just take your £1,000 and go away. So the person's prayer has been answered. Like I said, I know it was about prayers. The person's prayer has been answered. But the man that is wealthy, maybe his own prayer will be like, let this contract click. You understand? So if you get me, they pray like this: God, touch the heart of this person, that this person will accept my contract, or this person will accept my proposal, if you get what I mean. And then yes, or maybe, oh, this country should accept me, my company, you understand? Oh, I want to, get what I'm saying? So their home need for Christianity to be different. However, the fruit of the Spirit that God has blessed us with is there as well, if you got me, is there. And that's so when a rich man is using it, they've got that in them. A poor person has also got that in them, right? So they both need Christ. However, their need is different. So whilst they're activating their love, the peace, the long suffering, everything, they are also activating it, but it's in a different language. Right? So whilst acquiring wealth, though it's kind of like seeing that like someone that is not wealthy will acquire wealth in an illegal way, right? In an illegal way, or like maybe like acquire wealth in a way maybe by stealing, or by mentally enslaving somebody, or by mentally disturbing somebody, or by lying of some sort, if you get what I mean. Why it's not like those kind of thing are not like localized to only the poor people. the rich people are also like, some rich people, some I'm like, rich people are also like there. So it's not like only like it's not like only localized to the poor people. You can still see it in rich people as well. However, it's at a different level, because when some rich want to, if I think okay, I think it has to be like rich wants to, yeah, they want to get richer. Some of them, they want to dominate people to be richer, if you got what I mean, or they want to they are rich and they want to like control people, poorer people, even like, because like while I was looking at the Bible, there are some places whereby, yes, they were talking about like the rich people not being arrogant, not like not being rude to other people, if you get what I mean, not being sorry, I'm going to come back. Okay, so I'm going to, so rather than just like saying talking, right, let me just give an example. Reading Psalm 10 verse 2, right? Then I'm going to continue further. So it said, for the wicked only hunt down the poor, let them be caught in the evil they plan for others, for they brag about their evil desires, they praise the greedy and curse the Lord. The wicked are too proud to seek God. They seem to think that God is dead. They yet succeed in everything they do. They do not see your punishment awaiting them, right? They snare at all their enemies. They think nothing bad will ever happen to us. We will be free of trouble forever. Anyway, so yes, yes, they are wealthy, and then that, so some people are wealthy, and then that's what they think, and they're just like, they don't care. They want to just dominate people. They want to like do whatever because they have everything. They have probably yes, they have no everything. They have everything. There's nothing that's out of their reach, and all they want to do is just to dominate. So in like manners, right? In like manners, so I'm going to read Ezekiel 18, right? So it says, suppose a certain man is righteous and does what is just and right. He does not feast in the mountain before Israel's idols, or worship them. He does not commit adultery or have intercourse with a woman during menstrual period. I guess I should have skipped this, right? He is a merciful creditor, not keeping the items given as security by poor debtors. He does not rob the poor, but instead gives food to the hungry and provides clothes for the needy. He grants loans without interest, stays away from injustice, is honest and fair when judging others, and faithfully obeys my decrees and regulations. Anyone who does these things is just and will surely live, says the sovereign Lord. Right? Okay. So, in like what I mentioned in Sam, it's kind of like there's that like explanation to a righteous rich person, what is expected of the person, right? So you're rich. If you decide to go into the dominating others thing, and you think that yes, there's nothing you can do, right? You have everything. Yes, you have everything. It's just as everyone has everything. You have everything just as everyone has everything, right? The only thing is that you are empowered in a different way, and there's also people who are empowered in such way as well. But so if you decide to go the bad way, God is going to take charge of that. If you decide to go the good way, oh man, go ahead. God is blessing you in that way as well, because that is what God's intention was when He said cultivate. When He gave you when He created everything, I said cultivate. When He gave us everything, I said cultivate. That was what His intentions were. Right? Now let's talk about when you say that, yeah. Now I'm also going to mention about Judas, which we all know. You understand? Um, he was in chat. Okay, let me just read John 12 verse 6. John 12 verse 6. Not that so okay. Let me just read it from verse 4. But Judas Iscariot, the disciple who would soon betray him, said, that perfume was worth a year's wages. It should have been sold and the money given to the poor. Not that he cared about the poor. He was a thief. And since he was in charge of the disciples' money, he often stole them for himself. Right? So this one, it's not like he wasn't really well. He wasn't wealthy, but he was like he had power to to keep people's money, right? So he utilizes the power. What did he do? He takes some of it for himself. He takes some of it for himself, which he shouldn't have done. So now, okay, the poor does it, the rich does it. Right? So Christ is for everybody. Is for everybody. Even though it's for everybody, there are people who decide to go left or right. So when you go, so God's intention is for you to go to the right thing. If you say you're going to use your power to do the wrong thing, it's you and God. Right? It's just that along the way, you're oppressing people, you're doing what you shouldn't do, and whatever is you and God. On the good side, it doesn't mean that because you're doing the good thing that there will not be like temptation. Even some, the bad ones, they will still want to come to you now and press your button in any way, whether mentally, whether physically, whether bad mouthing, whatever. You understand? They will want to press your button. So whilst they are pressing your button, what are you doing? You're activating the fruit of the Spirit. You're activating what God asks you to activate in such situation, right? So, Christianity, like I said, is for everybody. It's for everybody. However, what you do with it, what you do with God's creation, what you do with it, is your choice. Is my choice. It's not an easy thing to do. It's our choice. We have to do the right thing. And whilst you are doing the right thing, we still shouldn't give up. We shouldn't sit back and like think that when they say that bad things happen to good people, right? Yeah, bad things will happen to good people, right? Not because it's not for your downfall. It's not for your downfall. You know when they say that somebody is trying to pull you down. When somebody is trying to pull you down, what is happening? They're also going down. Irrespective of their cushion they have, they're also going down. Right? They are going down. As they are pulling you down, they are going down. But if they are lifting you up, look at them. Look at this. Just look at the way it is. They are being lifted up as well. But if they are pulling you down, that is it. That is it. And it's even. Do you know how it is like? It is like in a way whereby the end. When if good people try to like use their energy and effort to do good things, right? And then bad people are there trying to use their effort, energy. It's still the same energy, negative, positive energy, right? So the energy they using it to do the good thing, yes, it goes. So the same energy, sleepless nights or whatever, the same anxiety, the same this thing, everything all join. So it's what is the product, the end product. The end product is what matters. What you're trying to achieve, your aim is what is important, right? Your aim is what is important, and your aim is what this it's what as it has to be what God's will, and God's will is for you to do the right thing, is for you to do His calling, is for you to multiply, to do the right thing, cultivate, and use it to do good things. So it's just another verse when he said that he said um uh, uh, the Bible is trying to admonish us to speak up. Speak up for the poor and helpless. Whether you're rich, whether you're poor, speak up for people and see that they get justice. Speak up for the unjust so that they'll get justice. You have the power, you have the money, you have the resources, you're in the position to speak up, you speak up. You are ahead, you speak up. Right? So that they will get justice. That is what it is. If you don't speak up, if you speak up, oh, I like my gestures today. I'm just like, and my gestures are just like, they're funny one. It's like, anyway, yeah, speak up. I like it. Speak up. Speak up. Speak up. Anyway, I'm playful today. I'm just like, yeah, myself. So, in summary, I know I've said it before, Christianity is for everybody, whether you're rich or you're poor, right? What you do with your Christianity, what you do with what you have, your wealth and all that, is up to you. However, God admonishes us to use it for good. Use it to for the fortunes of the gospel. Use it to help others, right? Willingly, not deceived to do it. You're willing. You made your decision to help. You're not being tricked into it, right? You made your decision to help, right? That is important, right? Because what is worth doing is worth doing well. When you do it, you get the satisfaction that you've done it as God has asked you to do it. You understand? So yeah, that's what God has asked us to do. Whether you're rich, you're poor, you have Christ, you do what you're meant to do, what God has asked you to do. So the poor will pray to be where they want to be, to get whatever they want to get. If you get what I'm saying, the rich, yeah, will still be praying to get whatever they want to get. It's just at a different level. It's just a different thing. It's done. Why? Yeah, I've said it before. I don't need to repeat myself. So yes, that's the thing. We have it. It's for everybody. What we do with it is our decision, but we need to do the right thing. I'm closing the curtain right now. Anyway, now I'm gonna sing my song for the week. I'm gonna sing my song. Yeah? I'm gonna sing my song. Oh yeah, today's song. Oh my goodness. Anyway, so today's song is titled "Give Him Thanks," right? So I'm going to sing it, right? So I know yet there's no sound yet, but yeah, so working on that. It's good. It might take a little while, but working on that, right? I mean, there's no like beats, but it's gonna take some time. But yeah, so working on it. Woohoo! All right, let's go. Give Him thanks. Give Him thanks. Give Him thanks. Give Him thanks for all He's done. Give Him thanks. Thank Him in the morning, thank Him in the noontime, thank Him in the evening, yeah. Thank Him in the morning, thank Him in the noontime, thank Him in the evening, yeah. Give Him all the praises, give Him all the no, 'cause He is God, He is good, His mercies endures forever. forever. Praise him in the morning, praise him in the noontime, praise him in the evening. Yeah. Praise him in the morning, praise him in the noontime, praise him in the evening. Yeah. He is good, he is good. His mercies endures forever. He is God, he is good. His mercies endures forever. Thank you so much. Today's song is quite short and I'm so excited. I'm always excited about everything. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for, for listening, right? And please kindly like, share, comment, subscribe, ask questions. And yes, it could be you next that I'm going to contact, because I've only contacted a few people to come on the show. I might contact you, so be ready. But I'm okay for you to say no, right? It's okay for you to say no, but I'll ask anyway. Thank you so much. Enjoy your week, right? And see you again next week. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.